It's smashing time. I'm about to smash this brick open live. Thank you so much to WizKids for giving me this Smash and Destroy booster brick of Heroclix. Now, I would say this is probably one of the best arts I've seen in a while. I don't know if you've seen this or not, but it looks awesome. Like, I love the brick, the white and the white like cement tops. It almost looks like the top of like a roof, like a cement roof, and the brick just really complement each other. I'm hoping for a lot of smashy stuff. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm completely blind in this. I've been really trying not to actually watch the unboxings and trying to ignore my chats and also the Facebook pages talking about, you know, all the different things that are coming out. So we're gonna be going into this semi-blind, and I'm really excited to get into this and smash it. Let's get started. Just like all great things, we wanna start with the legacy. Is kind of the thing everyone looks for. I have been spoiled on the legacies of what they are, but I have not seen like what most of them do. So Druid, I have Juggernaut somewhere downstairs in my basement. Don't feel like doing that. So legacy, here we go. Alrighty. And okay, so let me put this over here real quick. We got the Spider-Man legacy. Oh, we have Spider-Man team ability with the, is that the Ultimates? The Ultimates, as well as Avengers Champion Shield, Spider-Man Family, and Ultimates keyword. He has a trait that says sidestep power once per game. All opposing characters within range line of fire drop any held equipment and unequipped any equipment. And that is called Make It Rain. Interesting. He's 50 points. He's got a 4 range. He's got 6 dials deep. He's got leap, climb, and stealth on his top dial. Then he also has precision strike, safeguard, opposing probability control, and that'll be on the top 3 and the bottom 1. Yeah, interesting card overall. I think the Ultimates has changed. It's probability control. When this character uses it, immediately give a friendly character an action token. If you can't, this use of probability control has no effect. So this is really good if you have like swarm teams like Time Breakers or stuff that can generate, you know, you don't mind giving action tokens to. Butterflies is another good one as well. So giving stuff to butterflies and stuff like that, double token them up to have extra prob control or almost nearly unlimited prob control is super nice. 50 points, it's not bad. It does have the Spider-Man family trait, which it does have, sorry, the keyword. So that is not another thing to like write off because automatically it already has some type of merit. So anyways, let's get into the brick now. Patreon! That's right, we have a Patreon now. $2 and above, you can join and you get included into the Discord channel, some cool giveaways, some coaching, and also if you want to go to the highest tier for whatever reason, you get your name twice. So make sure you check out that Patreon either up here or down in the description below to help support me if you would like. If not, well then, enjoy the video. It looks like we have like a little bit of a Asgardian theme on the back because we have one of the Rams, Tooth Gnasher, I don't know what it's called. And then we also have Thor, obviously. So anyways, let's see what we got. I don't know much about anything. That's true. So, all right, so starting off, we have a couple rares. Ooh, okay. We got a unique, and look at this guy, holy smokes. Bro's looking like a little popsicle, looking like a little snack. Heck yeah, this dude's looking awesome. Translucent figures are always really cool. Again, we typically don't do the commons and uncommons and rares, but some of these are so cool. We got Primus, we have Zazaz, we have Pile Driver, we have Valkyrior, interesting, and then we have Destroyer is an equipment. Ooh, okay, so this Destroyer, pretty shiny. I'll have to get a close up of it, but that thing's spiny and that thing is shiny. It'd be spiny, it'd be shiny. You know what I'm saying? Destroyer. If Destroyer's on the map, characters can't occupy the same. Okay, so it's like the cycle. Adjacent characters can't be given power action to equip Destroyers if they were in its square. When Destroyer is unequipped, it can't be legally placed. Your opponent places it. Okay, so it's got this. It's a large object thing. Okay, we've seen that before. Notably, it's got. If this is gonna be like the cycles and stuff like that. Okay, yep, you get to choose it, but instead of speed, you get to modify their defense. So on 1, you get toughness and Tensai. On 2, and then 0 buffs. 2, you get a buff in defense with toughness and close combat expert. And then we get, on 3, you get 2 with invulnerability And then a special damage power, which is giant sized. It's got qualifying keyword Asgardian. All right, well, you can just make anybody giant size now, apparently. That's kind of wild. And 2 defense and invulnerability. I think the collector just found a really good recipient for this. I think so, because you can just passively give it +2 defense. People were spending 15 points to give it a motorcycle and the captain's shield. Now you can just spend it 15 points to just give it +2 passively. And then you have 15 points to play with after that. So, really good, I would say. I would say that's a pretty solid thing. All right, let's keep going. All right, number 2. Let's see what we get here. I see a little tiny fella, a little baby boy. We got Ant-Man, Thunderball. Yeah, Thunderball. We got Thori. We have Diesel, and we have Giant Man. Ooh, Giant Man 2, according to the card. I like his little figure. He's like carrying something. I kind of want him to see if can he do it? Is he strong enough? You know, ants can lift like 100 times their body weight. Can a giant man do that? Oh, there we go. All right, Giant Man. Giant Man. When he uses willpower and succeeds, you may choose that he gets colossal size until your next turn and may place him adjacent to a character within 4 squares. And then it says giant size grant willpower on a 3 through 6. So that's actually pretty solid, especially for 30 points. And 75 points is fine too. He gets outwit, but he gets a power. Quake super strength, when he uses it and he is giant size, he deals 3 damage instead. What? That's pretty solid. I actually super love this piece. This is awesome. Avengers Champions Defender Scientist. The Kooky Croquette gives him Avengers team ability, which will modify it as well, his attack, and also Mystics for what it's worth. So that's pretty solid. All right, booster number 3, baby. All right, I see a green fella. Looks kind of ugly. It's Absorbing Man. Interesting. We got the Wrecker. Huge opportunity to put Wreck-It Ralph in this set. I'm just saying, like Smash and Destroy. That's like the prime example, and he is Marvel because he's Disney. I'm just saying. I see a piece of terrain in here. I also see a fella, a lady. She's running. That's pretty solid. We got Green Absorbing Man, which is very interesting. We got the Wrecker, he's gonna wreck it. And then we got a little girl. She was on the set. We have seen her on the set. It's Debris with 2, oh, she's a Marvel Snap character, right? I think she just like generates like 2 debris markers on her side, your side. Power, generate 2 debris markers into clear square. Okay, I can't make that up. That's wild. Okay, that's interesting. His sculpt's kind of cool. I like the little swooshy effect. Big cloud kind of guy. So I'm a big Cloud 9 guy. Shout out Superstore. Absorbing Man is a C. Wrecker is a C, and Debris is 33. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. I got a pretty good scheme. Got Telekinesis for 35 points, strip to 4 debris markers within range of line of fire. For each of those chosen, deal an opposing character occupying or adjacent to that 1 damage. Interesting. This kind of gets around that Spider-Man that I love so much, the Miles Morales regular rare Spider-Man. Just saying. Avengers team abilities, New Warrior, Celebrity Soldier. Other than that, she doesn't really do much. But that free action is kind of solid. Power, generate 2, so you can power action, generate that, and then free action, deal 1 damage to people. We also got this motorcycle that's pretty interesting. I think it's a motorcycle. So it's a little piece of like 2x2 hindering. Next one here, boom. Let's see what we get. Okay, ooh, I see a uniform. You know what that means? It's probably a common policeman. All right, so we have Los Diablos Soldier, we have Arcade, we have Steve Rogers, we have Black Ant, and then we have Tooth Gnasher. Okay, so that's the fella on the side, yeah. Oh, where are you at? Oh, on the back, sorry. Although this one's brown, that one's gray, so is there a prime version or is there a B version? Who knows? Tooth Gnasher is power cosmic, 50 points, Asgardian Animal Brute Ruler. flyer, and has move, move action, capital move, so you have to use the actual move action. Passenger 2, half speed, then move. If Tooth Gnasher carries a character with Asgardian keyword, this turn that character will be given an action at costed if they were carried. If 4-0B Tooth Grinder, okay, so this is Tooth Gnasher, that's Tooth Grinder, was also carried after resolution to remove an action token from the carried characters. Free, destroy an adjacent terrain marker. Lord of the Goat switches number 5, so Lord of LeBron James and Lord of Michael Jordan. Stop, regeneration. When this click is revealed, you may choose an adjacent friendly character. If you do, KO Tooth Gnasher and heal the chosen character 3 clicks and remove any action tokens from them. It's pretty solid. Asgardian's kind of coming in strong, I feel like. Well, no, well, Destroyer. Okay, so you can make Tooth Gnasher a big boy because he is not like unique. Tooth Gnasher is not like an animal or not a non-standard character, so you can still equip him, which is kind of weird because he is a goat. Yeah, interesting. It's a cool one. All right, almost halfway there, right? Yeah, wait. I've only opened 4? Okay, I've only opened 4, so we're at 5 right now, so we're not even at the halfway marker. This is definitely gonna be 2 videos. I apologize for those people that want to see multiple, but okay, so, ooh, Craven, I like Craven. Damage Control Worker, finally we got Damage Control Worker. I've been waiting for him to come out for years. Ooh, what the heck is this thing? Arrow, and then, ooh, Zaz, that's a pretty interesting looking sculpt. I like that, that's pretty cool. Captain America, I love it. Captain America, gotta love. That's the Kooky Quartet sculpt. I don't care what y'all say. This is the Kooky Quartet sculpt. Just saying. Just saying. Force Blast. Force Blast is speed, but only target a character that has been targeted with Perplex this turn. When it uses Force Blast, you may also choose the direction of knockback. Okay, solid. 45 points, Telekinesis, Super Senses, Sidestep, love that. Carrying 2, okay, free. Move a friendly character within range that can use the flight or shares a keyword with arrow 1 square. They automatically break away. All right, well, all right. Winds of Change, Perplex, and Probability Control. Ooh, I super love that actually. This figure is 45 points of greatness in my opinion. This is amazing. I love this figure. I don't understand what, like, this figure feels like it's a really good support piece. Super squishy, you know, like only 4 clicks deep, 45 points. Power, for what it's worth, it is wild card, so you can give it a little bit more like super sense stability with that, but that's pretty solid if you ask me. We're officially halfway done because we got a lot more. Okay, we got a Hulk. Finally, we got a Hulk. We haven't gotten a Hulk yet. What the heck? Hulk. Valkyrior. Los Diablos Officer. Okay, good to make my officer team. We got Lenny Ballinger, and we got Bulldozer. Alrighty. So interesting. Okay, so we got Mr. Hulk. We got the Hulky fella. I'm feeling pretty hulky. All right, and then we have the Bulldozer. 32. Hard hat zone. Hard hat zone alert. When a friendly character with the Wrecking Crew keyword moves, before moving, they may generate and pick up a standard object or block and terrain marker. Charge, but don't have speed. Improve movement blocking, 60 points. Masters of Evil. Interesting. Asgardian. Okay, Asgardian apparently. Lethal Legion, Masters of Evil, Thunderbolts, Wrecking Crew, Brutes, and Soldier. What's up with all these, like, what's up with all these Wrecking Crew having Thunderbolts? I think Thunderbolt had that too. I don't know. Anyways, pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, here we go. All right, I see a little goofy looking fella, probably arcade. We got a Craven, we got a Toad, we got that person, and then we got, ooh, we got a double arcade. Okay, interesting. We got a rare arcade, interesting. Okay, and we got a broken down car. Broken down car train, pretty solid if you ask me. There I am saying that again. Okay, pretty solid. Let's see if Bulldozer. Okay, so Bulldozer pretty strong. All right, now we have the arcade himself, Masters of Evil, Assassin's Robot, wild card, Master, I already said that, 26 unique. At the beginning of the game, arcade, if you're the second player, generates 006 arcade on this on their starting click and up to 2 terrain trap markers into any square not within 3 squares of the starting area. Interesting. So I'm assuming this arcade? Yeah. 006. Yep, okay. Choose a trap terrain within range line of fire, replace a friendly, okay, power, choose one, generate a trap terrain marker within square line of fire, replace a friendly trap terrain marker within range line of fire with another trap marker from outside the game, place a trap marker up to 4 squares away from its current square. Well, unfortunately, I don't know what a trap marker is, so we are just going to assume that that will happen eventually. I'm assuming I'll know a trap marker when I get it, so until that happens, that's pretty interesting. I think he's pretty cool with that Joker, the 75-point Joker. I'm just thinking about now, a lot of shifting and moving around and stuff like that. That could seem pretty fun, so that's pretty cool. All right, we are officially on the 8. This one's got a little bit of beef to it over here. I'm feeling the beef over here. I'm feeling beefy. All right, we have Valkyrior, okay, damage control worker. We got some bubble wrap. Oh, we got the sand person, I think. The person I was saying. And we got Taskmaster. Interesting. Oh, this sculpt looks pretty dope. All right, we got the big sand mama. Okay, her eyes look kind of goofy. The rest of her looks kind of cool though. If I were doing this again, I would have just like not given her. I would just like made her like no eyes. But the big sand mama, pretty cool. And then Valkyrie, we've already talked about that. And then it looks like we have a brand new figure that we've never seen, which all these are brand new to me. Taskmaster with a bow, which I don't think. Yeah, I didn't think so. He doesn't have a bow in the box, so I'm assuming he might be a, he's a bee, okay. Nice moves, Hawkeye. Nice moves, Spider-Man. Friendly characters with the nice moves trait that began the turn on the map have free. If opposing characters in the 4 squares in line of fire made a ranged attack since your last turn, replace this character with replace that character with this one. And then you may heal the attack master 1 click. And then he's got 3 targets, improved targeting characters. If Taskmaster replaced a character this turn, he has safeguard opposing probability control until your next turn. And that is a special damage power that he has on all of his dials. He's got 6 range, which is pretty solid. He has that throughout his whole dial. So I'm guessing it just can be outwitted. So he's got Avengers, Hydra, Shield, Thunderbolts, Assassin, Martial Artist. There we go with the Thunderbolts again. They really want us to make Thunderbolts teams. I don't know. Okay, this one feels pretty beefy again. We have Ant-Man, we have Hawkeye, we have Captain America, we have Quicksilver, and then we have a big fella. Ooh, is that the Juggernaut? The Juggernaut, interesting. We have Ant-Man. Interesting, little fella. And we have literally the Kooky Quartet here, because these are the exact, I swear, they're exact same sculpts. Hawkeye, Captain America, and Quicksilver. Interesting, except this is the Brotherhood of Mutants Quicksilver. Captain America, Avengers Pass, Marksman, Martial Artist, when he attacked. Okay, interesting. Quicksilver, and then we got the Jugs, which is the Chase. Interesting. Let us see what Mr. Juggernaut does. Let's see a sculpt real quick, though. Oh, he's not a giant? What the heck? That is a big thick sculpt. Thicko mode, dude. Juggernaut, Brotherhood of Mutants, X-Men Armor, Brute, Mystical Warrior. Impervious, this is seeds in a 4 through 6 as a trait. Friendly characters with the Brute keyword within 4 squares have Safeguard Outwit, which includes him. So maybe a little bit of a Brute kind of team going on. If Juggernaut would take pen damage, he takes 1 unavoidable instead. Juggernaut can't be healed, and its combat values can't be modified by opposing characters of less points than himself. He also has power, move after resolutions, making a close attack targeting all opposing characters Juggernaut move through regardless of adjacency. Instead of normal damage, hit characters are dealt 3 damage and are knocked back in any direction chosen. Interesting. That is a special move power, that power action. I actually kind of like this figure a lot. 100, okay, I mean 225 and 145, that's kind of a big helping to deal with. But I kind of like it. The willpower is kind of nice. You can equip him, which is worth noting. You could give him the Asgard armor, give him invulnerability, which doesn't really matter. But you could give him the +2 defense and giant size. That way he's always rolling out. Always, what's the word? Rolling like his action tokens off All of his stuff doesn't rely on free, so, and then if he takes pen damage, he just takes 1. He's got a 50-50 impervious. Actually, kind of, this is solid. I think this is kind of solid, actually. You could also, for what it's worth, put the Crimson Gem on him, which gives him super, well, it's kind of redundant. It makes him safeguard mind control, but I don't know many people running mind control, so. Anyways, super awesome figure. That's an awesome sculpt. So good. All right. We got 2 more left after this one. This one, again, kind of beefy. I'm feeling the beef here. Alrighty, so we have the Ant-Man. We have some more. We got some stuff in here. Interesting. Ooh, that's kind of cool. We got a wrecking ball. It looks like a wrecking ball. We got Rhino, General Ross. We have Thora. We have Arcade, and we have Ant-Man. Interesting. Then we have a wrecking ball, Giant Reach 2. Improved targeting blocking, but only during close attacks. And that's 5 points. Qualifying name, Absorbing Man, which I only got 1 Absorbing Man right now, so assuming that that's the shift, they all are shifting focus and stuff like that, or whatever that version is called. Yeah. So we got a Wrecking Ball. That is considered a, well, I don't know if they consider this a super rare or not, but for what it's worth, the tab is super rare. Prime example. Okay, so we got Hulk. We have Los Diablos Soldier. We got Hawkeye. We got, oh, okay. We have this here, and then we got the Winged Dragon Lady, and we got more terrain marker. Okay, here. Okay, so now we have a hindering terrain track marker. Interesting. So that'll probably have to get its own thing. Okay, so we got the flamethrower here. I've got the Wrecking Ball. Interesting. Flamethrower says, at the beginning of the turn, deal 2 damage to all opposing characters in or adjacent to flamethrower squares. When an opposing character destroys flamethrower after resolution, deal that character and all opposing characters adjacent to them 1 damage. Interesting. Then we got the Harpy Lady, going back to Yu-Gi-Oh days. Harpy Lady, okay, so 37A, okay, interesting. Harpy Lady's aim, Hulk Busters. Man, I can't wait to make my Hulk Busters team. Hypersonic, when Harpy, Brute and Monster is a flyer, 4 range, 80 and 50 points. Hypersonic Speed, when a Harpy uses it after resolution, she may place a character she hit adjacent to her. And she has blasts like atomic weapons. Improved targeting blocking, range combat expert. When Harpy attacks, after resolution, destroy any blocking terrain within 1 square of each hit targets. Interesting. Oh, that's a double slash. So if she can get like more damage or more targets, or somehow can get EE or something like that, which actually EE sounds really good on this figure. Dealing, you know, a lot of damage, range combat expert, and destroying 1 square blocking in each hit target is pretty solid, yeah. I'm not gonna say it, I almost said it, but I didn't. I almost said it. Harpy, interesting figure. I don't know what to think of her. She seems solid. I definitely would play her on her ranged style more, but to each his own. All right, last booster of the hour. Will we pull a prime? Will we pull a super rare? I don't know, probably not. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. Alrighty, let's see what we got. We have Damage Control Worker, we have Absorbing Man, we have Lenny Ballinger, we have the Scarlet Witch, and then we have Wave. Okay, Damage Control Worker, excuse me. Interesting, 20-point Damage Control Worker, don't really care. Absorbing Man, we have the A version, okay, so we have the A. Ball and Chain, Giant Reach 3, just traded, interesting. Lenny Ballinger, the heart and soul of damage control, it seems like. And then we have Wave. Okay, let's see what Wave does. When Wave targets another character, after resolutions generate water terrain marker adjacent to that character. Wave can pick double slash. Wave can pick up, hold, and use water terrain markers in a terrain action, which uses a water terrain action in a terrain action. Water terrain marker in a terrain action, she has knockback, increases the damage dealt by 1. After resolutions, that water marker is removed from the game. Agent of Atlas, Atlantis, Martial Artist, Spy, Warrior, flurry, sidestep, and flying on the first 3 dials there, the special movement power. And she's also a dolphin. So interesting. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for watching anyways. If you like what you see, if you don't like what you see, if you don't like my opinions on this stuff, let me know in the comments below. And we'll see you next time when we talk about all things Heroclix.